show. I have a few thank yous before we start. First, I'd like to thank Westfield High School, all the faculty and staff, and also for the Tech Academy. Thank you to all the faculty and staff over there. I'd like to thank our principal, Mr. Dendryzik, for letting us do this. I'd like to thank Hannah Bruno for our choreography. I'd like to thank Devin Filligan for our fight choreography. I'd like to thank Jackie Odell for our makeup, and I'd like to thank Gwen Newton-Denton for our beautiful costumes. Some housekeeping before we get started. In case of emergency, 2 exits in the back, 2 exits on the side. No video or photography at all during the show. Please turn off or silence those cell phones. They're distracting to the actors. If you want a picture, you can grab them afterwards. They'll be in costume. They'll come on out, and you can see them then. I think that's it. So please enjoy Romeo and Juliet. Thank you. Two households, both alike in dignity, and fair Verona where we lay our scene. From ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventure piteous overthrows doth when their death breaks their parents' strife.
The quarrel between our masters and us that band. Since all one, here comes to the house of Montague now. Quarrel, I will back thee. I will frown as they pass by, and get taken as they list. Nay, as they dare, I will bite my thumb at them, which is a disgrace to them if they bear it.
Do you buy your tomaras, sir?
Oh, do let my thumb, sir.
Do you buy your tomaras, sir?
It's a law on our side if I say A. No, sir. I do not bite my thumb, but you, sir. But I do bite my thumb, sir. You quarrel, sir.
Quill, sir? No, sir.
If you do, sir, I am for you. I serve everything men as you.
No better.
Say, Becky, remember my master's kingsman now. Yes, better, sir.
You lie.
Draw if you be men.
Lord Fool! Put up your sword, you don't know what to do!
What art thou drawn among these heartless hinds? Turn thee, Benvolio, look upon thy death.
I do but keep the peace. I have put up thy sword and managed to part these men with me.
What? Drawn and talk of peace? I hate the word as I hate hell. All Montagues in thee. Have at thee, coward.
What are you? Hand me my long sword! My sword! Old Montague has gone and forged his blade inside him. Hold me not! Let me go! Rebellious subjects! Enemies to peace! Throw your mistempers weapons to the ground for the kisses of your new prince! 3 civil brawls bred from an every word! By thee, old Capulet and Montague have tried to disturb the silence of our streets! If thou ever disturb the silence of our streets again, your life shall pay for the forfeit of the peace! For this time, all men depart away! You, Capulet, shall go along with me, and Montague, you come this afternoon. To no further pleasure in this case, for once more, on the pain of death, all men depart! Who set this ancient quarrel, new broach? Speak, nephew. Were you by when it began? Here, were the servants of your adversary, and yours close by here I did approach. I drew the part from it the instant came, but the furious Tybalt came with the sword prepared. As we were interchanging thrusts and blows, came more and fought on part and part, until the prince came, and he parted me the part. Oh, where's Romeo? Saw you here today? Oh, madam, an hour before the worshipped sun peered forth the golden window of the east. A troubled mind draves me to walk abroad. For underneath the grove of sycamore, so early walking did I see your son. Toward him I made, for he was ware of me, and drove into the covert of the wood. Many a morning hath he there been seen, tears augmenting to the fresh morning dew. Black and pretentious may his cause prove, unless good counsel may the cause remove. My noble uncle, do you know the cause? I neither know of it, nor can I learn of him. Have you importuned him by any means? Both myself and many other friends, but he his own affection's counselor. see where he is, so please you, step aside. I know his grievance in it much be denied. I were though so happy by thy true ship. Come, madam, let's away. Good morrow, cousin.
Is the day so young?
But you struck 9.
Ay me, sad hours seem long. Was that my father that went hence so fast?
It was. What sadness lengthened Romeo's hours?
Not having that which having makes them short.
In love?
Out.
Of love?
Out of her favor where I am in love.
Alas, that love, so gentle in his view, should be so rough and cruel.
Last that love whose view is muffled still, should without eyes see pathways to his will. What fray was here? Yet tell me not, for I have heard it all. Here is much to do with hate, but more with love. Farewell, my cousin.
Stop! I will go along. Tell me in sadness who it is that you love.
What, shall I groan and tell thee?
Grown, why no! But sadly, tell me.
In sadness, cousin, I do love a woman.
I am so near when I supposed you loved.
A right good marksman, and she's fair, I love.
A right fair mark. Fair cuz, as soon as tit.
She hath forsworn to love, and that vow, so I live dead that lives without a vow.
To be ruled by me. Forget to think of her.
Teach me how I should forget to think.
By giving liberty unto thine eyes. Examine other beauties.
Farewell, thou canst not teach me to forget.
The Montague is bound as well as I have come to life. It is not hard, I think, for men so old as we to keep peace.
Of honorable reckoning are you both, and pity 'tis you lived at odds so long. But now, my lord, what say you to my suit?
But saying over what I have said before, my child is yet a stranger in the world. She hath not seen the change of 14 years. Let 2 more summers wither in their pride, ere we may think her right to be a bride.
Younger than she, our happy mother's maid.
And too early marred are those so early made. The earth has swallowed all my hopes but she. She is the hopeful lady of my earth. But woo her, gentle Paris, get her heart. My bolder consent is but a part. Tonight hold the custom feast, whereto I invite many guests, such as I love, and you, amongst the store. One more most welcome makes my number 4. Come, go.
Take thou infection unto thine eye, in the brink of the old poison will die.
God then, good fellow,
Huntington, I praise your beauty.
mine own misfortune and my misery. Signor Martino and his wife and daughters, Canienzel and his beauteous sisters, the lady widow of Petravio, Signor Placentillo and his lovely nieces, Mercutio and his brother Valentine, mine uncle Capulet, his wife and daughters, my fair niece Rosalind, Livia, Signor Valentino and his cousin Tybalt, Lucio, and the lively Helena. A fair assembly, whither should they come?
To supper, to my house.
To whose house?
Well, my master's.
Indeed, I should have asked you that before.
Well, now I tell without asking. My master's the great rich Capulet. I pray if not out of the house of Montague. You come, crush your cup of wine. God rest you merry.
At this same ancient feast of old Capulets, sups the fair Rosalind whom thou so lovest, and all the admired beauties of Verona. Go thither, and with untainted eye, I will compare thee the sum that I will shew, and I will make thee think thy swan a crow.
One fairer than my love. The all-seeing sun never saw her match since first the world begun. I'll go along, no sight to be shown, but to rejoice in splendor of thine own.
Nurse, where's my daughter? Call her forth to me. Now, by my maidenhead, at 12-year-old I bade her come. What lamb, what ladybird, God forbid, where is the She's not 14. How long is it now till Mama's died? A fortnight and odd days. Even or odd, of all days of the year come Mama's Eve at night, that shall she be 14. Susan and she, God rest all Christian souls, were of an age. Well, Susan is gone now. She was too good for me. But as I said, of all days of the year come Mama's Eve at night, that shall she be 14. That shall she marry. I remember it well. 'Tis since the earthquake now, 11 years and she was weaned. I never should forget it. Upon that day, my lord and you were at the Mantua. Nay, I do bear a brain. For then she could stand alone. Nay, for then she could run and waddle all about for even the day before she broke her brow. And then my husband, God be with his soul, he was a merry man, took up the child. Yeah, quoth he, dost thou qualify my face? Thou wilt fall backwards when thou hast more wit, wilt thou not, Jewel, quoth he. The pretty fool it stinted it, said I. To think now how a jest shall come about. I warrant, and I should live 1,000 years. Wilt thou not, Jewel, quoth he. And pretty fool it stinted it, said I. Enough of this, I pray thee, hold thy peace. Peace I've done, God mark thee to his grace. Thou wast the prettiest babe I ever nursed, and I do wish to see thee married. I have my wish. Married? That Mary's the very theme I come to talk of. Tell me, daughter Juliet, what stands your disposition to be married? It is an honor that I dream not of. An honor? Were I not thine only nurse? I'd say thou hadst second wisdom for my teeth. Well, think of marriage now, younger than you, here in Verona, ladies of esteem, already made mothers by my count. I was your mother much upon these years that you are now a maid. Thus, in brief, the valiant Paris seeks you for his love. A man, young lady, such a man, why, he's a man of wax. Verona's summer hath not such a flower. Nay, he's a flower, in faith, a very flower. What say you? Can you love the gentleman? This night you shall behold him at our feast, and read o'er the volume of young Paris's face, and find delight writ there with beauty's pen. So shall you share all that he doth possess, by having him making yourself no less. No less? Nay, bigger. Women grow by men. Speak briefly. Can you like the Paris's love?
I'll look to like, if looking like you move, but no more deep will I endart mine eye than your consent gives strength to make it fly.
Madam, guests are come. Supper served up. My lady called for you, and there's curse in the pantry. I had done everything all extremely. You come. Follow straight.
We followed thee. Juliet, the Countess stays.
Go, girl. Seek happy nights to happy days.
What? Shall the speech be spoken for our excuse, or shall we on without an apology?
But we'll measure them by what we will. We'll measure them unmeasured, and be on our way.
Give me a torch. I am not for the sampling. Being but heavy, I will bear the light.
Nay, gentle Romeo, we must have you dance.
Not I. Believe me, you have dancing shoes with nimble soles. I have a soul of lead, so stakes me to the ground I cannot move.
Romeo, if love be rough with you, be rough with love. Prick love for pricking, and you beat love down. Give me a case to put my visage in, advisor for advisor.
Come, not enter, and no sooner in, but every man betake him to his legs.
And we mean well in going to this mass. But 'tis nowhere to go.
Why, may one ask?
I dreamed a dream tonight.
And so did I.
Well, what was yours?
That dreamers often lie.
That asleep while they do dream things through.
Oh, then I see Queen Mab hath been with you. She is the fairy's midwife, and comes in a shape no bigger than an agate stone on the forefinger of an alderman, drawn by a team of little atomies, athwart men's noses as a lie asleep. Her wagon spokes made of long spider's legs, the cover, the wings of grasshoppers, the traces of the smallest spider's web. Her whip of cricket's bone, the lash of film, and in the stake she gallops night by night through lovers' brains, and they dream of love. Or a lady's lips who straight on kisses dream, which oft the angry Mab with blisters plagues, because their breath with sweet meats tainted are. And sometimes she come with a tide-fixed tail, tickling under a parson's nose. Then he dreams of another benefice. And sometimes she driveth over a soldier neck, and he dreams of cutting foreign throats, drums in his ear, which he starts and wakes, and thus being frightened swears a prayer or two, and sleeps again. This is the hag when maids lie on their backs, that presses them and learns them first to bear, making them women of good carriage. This is
Peace! Peace, Mercutio, peace. Thou talk'st of nothing.
True, I talk of dreams, which are the children of an idle brain, begot of nothing but vain fantasy, which is as thin of a substance as the air and as inconsistent than the wind who blows even now, the frozen bosom of the north, and being angered, puffs away from thence, turning his face to the dew-dropping south.
This is what you talk of. Closes for myself.
Supper is done, and we shall come too late.
I fear too early, for my mind misgives. Some consequence, hanging in the stars shall bitterly begin his fearful date. With this night's revel and expire the term of the despised life closed in my breast. But he that hath the steerage of my course, direct my sail.
Welcome, gentlemen. Ladies at their toes and plagued with corns while I'm about with you. My mistress, which of you all would now deny to dance? Welcome, gentlemen. I wish to see the day I can whisper a tale in the fair lady's ear, such as would please. 'Tis gone, 'tis gone, 'tis gone. You are welcome, gentlemen. Come, musicians play.
What lady is that doth enrich the hand of Con tonight?
I know not, sir.
She doth teach the tortuous silver bright. It seems like she hangs upon the cheek of night like a rich jewel in an Ethiop's ear. Beauty too rich for youth, for earth too dear. Did my heart's love till now forswear its sight? For I never saw true beauty until this night.
This wise voice sounds like Montague. What dares the slave? Come hither covered with an antic face, to fleer and scorn our solitude.
Out of him! Where from storm you so?
Uncle, this is a Montague, our foe, a villain that has come hither in spite, to scorn at our solitude this night.
Young Romeo, is it?
'Tis he, that villain Romeo.
Content thee. I would not for the sake of all town doom his character.
I'll not endure him!
You will not endure it! What couldn't endure? I say, go to! Are you the master here or am I? I say, go to!
Why, uncle, 'tis a shame.
Go to! Go to! You are a saucy boy, so indeed. I say, you are Prince Cox, go!
I will but endure him, but this intrusion shall now see me sweet convert to bitter gall.
If I may profane with my oblivious hand this holy shrine, the gentle fire of this, my lips to blushing pilgrims ready stand, to smooth the rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hand too much, which manly devotion shows in this. For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss.
Have not saints' lips and holy palmers do?
Ay, pilgrim, lips that they must use in prayer.
Then, dear saint, let lips do what hands do. They pray, grant thou, lest faith turn to despair.
Saints do not move, though grant for prayer's sake.
Move not when my fair select I take, lest from thy lips by yours my sin is purged.
Then have my lips the sin that they have took?
Sin from thy lips, a trespass sweetly urged, give me my sin again.
Kiss by the book.
Madam, your lady mother craves a word with you.
What is her mother?
Married bachelor, her mother is the lady of the house, and a good lady, and wise and virtuous. I nursed her daughter, that you talk withal, and I tell you, he that lay hold of her shall have the chinks.
Is she a Capulet? Oh, dear account, my life is in my foe's debt.
Come hither, nurse. What is yon gentleman?
I know not.
Go, ask his name. If he be married, my grave is like to be my wedding bed.
His name is Romeo, and a Montague, the only son of your great enemy.
My only love sprung from my only hate. Too early seen unknown and known too late. Prodigious birth of love it is to me that I should love a loathed enemy.
Oh, Romeo!
Cousin Romeo!
He is wise, and on my lie hath stolen him home to bed.
He leave this orchard wall. Call good Mercutio.
Nay, I'll conjure too. O Romeo! O Hubert! Madman! Passion! Lover! Appear thou in the likeness of a sigh. He heareth not, he moveth not, he stirreth not. The ape is dead.
Come, he leave this orchard wall.
Disorder with the humorous night.
If love be blind, love cannot hit the mark. O Romeo! Good night! I'll to my truckle bed. Oh, come, shall we go?
Go, for 'tis in vain.
He jested scars that never felt a wound. light through yonder window breaks. It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, whose art is sick and pale with grief. It is my lady. Oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses. I will answer it. I am too bold. 'Tis not to me she speaks. Two of the fairest stars in all the heaven, having some business, do entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres till they return. See how she rests her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
Ay me.
She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father, and refuse thy name. Or, if thou wilt not, be but sworn thy love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak of this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself. Art not a Montague? What's Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title. Romeo doff thy name, and for that name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth I never will be Romeo.
What man art thou that thus be screened at night, so stumblest on my counsel?
By a name I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy to thee. Had I written, I would tear the word.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of that tongue's utterance, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, if either thee dislike.
How camest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and to place death considering who thou art, if any of my kinsmen find thee here.
Did love's light wings overburst these walls? For stony limits cannot hold love out. If love can do what dares love attempt, then thy kinsmen are no less to me.
If they do see thee, they will murder thee.
And night's cloak to hide me from their sight. But thou love me? Let them find me here. My life is better ended by their hate than death through a road wanting of thy love.
Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thy word. Yet, if thou swearest, thou mayst prove false. At lovers' perjuries they say Jove laughs. O gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully. Or, if thou thinkst I'm too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse, and say thee nay, so thou wilt woo, but else not for the world. In truth, fair Montague, I'm too fond. Therefore thou mayst think my hatred light. But trust me, gentlemen, I'll prove more true than those that have more cunning to be strange. I should have been more strange, I must confess, but that thou overheardst ere I was where my true love's passion. Therefore pardon me, and not impute this yielding to light love which the dark night hath so discovered.
By yonder blessed moon, I swear.
Swear not by the moon, the inconstant moon, that monthly changes in her circled orb, lest that thy love will prove likewise variable.
Then what shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all, or if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the god of my idolatry, and I'll believe thee.
My heart's dear love.
Sweet good night. This bud of love by summer's ripening breath may prove a beauteous flower when next we meet. Good night, as sweet repose and rest. Come to thy heart as that within my breast.
Wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
The exchange of thy love's faithful vow for mine.
I gave thee mine before thou didst request it, and yet I would it were to give again.
Wouldst thou withdraw it? For what purpose, love?
But to be frank and give it thee again, and yet I wish but for the thing I have. My bounty is as boundless as the sea, my love as deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite.
Juliet!
I hear some noise within. Do love, adieu. Anon, good nurse. Sweet Montague, be true. Stay but little, I will come again.
Oh, blessed, blessed night. I'm feared, being a knight, this is all but a dream. Too flattering sweet to be substantial.
3 words, Sir Romeo, and a good night indeed. If that thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send me word tomorrow, by one that I'll procure to thee, where and what time thou wilt perform the rite, and all my fortunes at thy foot I'll lay, and follow thee, my lord, throughout the world.
So thrive my soul.
What if thou meanst not well, I do beseech thee.
Madam!
If thou meanst not well, I do beseech thee.
Madam!
By and by I come to cease thy suit, and leave me to my grief. Tomorrow will I send. Romeo,
My love,
at what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
at the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then. I've forgotten why I did call thee back.
I will stand here till thou remember it.
I shall still forget to have thee still stand there, remembering how I love thy company.
And And I'll still stand here, wanting that I to forget any home but this.
Good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Sleep dwell upon thine eyes, peace in thy breast. Off to my ghostly father's cell.
Hickory highboard smiles on the frowning night, checking the eastern clouds as streaks of light, and flecked darkness like a drunkard reels from forth day's path and heightens fiery wheels. Now, ere the sun advances burning eye, the day to cheer and night's day due to dry.
Good morrow, father.
What early tongue so sweet saluted me? Young Sunday argues that his temper dead, so soon to bid good morrow to thy bed. Therefore thy earliness doth me assure, thou art aroused by some distemperature. Or if not so, then here I hit it right. Our Romeo hath not been in bed tonight.
The last is true, the sweeter rest was mine.
God pardon sin! Was thou with Rosalind?
With Rosalind, my ghostly father, no. I've forgotten that name, and that name's woe.
That's my good son. But where hast thou been then?
I will tell thee, ere asketh me again. I was feasting with thine enemy, and on my sudden one hath wounded me.
Be plain. Riddling shrift.
Then plainly know my heart's dear set, dear love is set, on the fair daughter of rich Capulet. Wilt thou but close our hands with holy words?
Holy St. Francis, what a change is here! Is Rosalind, whom thou didst love so dear, so soon forsaken? Young men's love then lies not truly in their hearts, but in their eyes. What a dear look bride hath washed thy sallow cheeks for Rosalind. And art thou changed? Pronounce this sentence then. Women may fall when there's no strength in men.
Thou chidst me off for loving Rosalind?
For doting, not for loving, pupil mine.
And bats me very low.
Not in a crave, to lay one in, another out to have.
I pray, chide not. She whom I love now, doth grace for grace and love for love allow.
But come, young waver, come, go with me. And in one respect, I'll thy assistant be. For this alliance may so happy prove, to turn your alliance raincourt to pure love.
Oh, let us hence, I stand on sudden haste.
Wisely and slow, they stumble that run fast.
Where the devil should this Romeo be? Came he not home tonight?
Not to his father's. I spoke with his men.
That same pale, hard-hearted wench, that Rosaline, torments him so that he'll surely run mad.
Tybalt, kingsman of old Capulet, has no letter to his father's house.
Challenge, on my life.
Romeo will answer.
Any man that can write may answer a letter.
Nay, he'll answer his letters, master, how he dares be bared.
Alas, poor Romeo, he's already dead, stabbed with the white wench's black eye, shot through the ear with a love song, the very pin of his heart cleft with the blind bow boy's blunt shaft. Is he a man to encounter Tybalt?
Why? What is Tybalt?
More than the Prince of Cats, I can tell you.
Here comes Romeo.
Signor Romeo, bonjour. There's a French salutation, your French sloth. You gave us the counterfeit fairly last night.
Good morrow to you both. What counterfeit should I give you?
The slip, sir, the slip. Can you not conceive?
Mercutio, my business was great, and in such cases mine, a man may strain courtesy.
From between us, good Benvolio, my wits faint.
Switch and spurs, are all cry a match.
Why? Is this better now, not than groaning for love? Now art thou sociable, now art thou Romeo, now art thou what thou art, my art as well as my nature. For love is the great natural that runs lollying up and down to hide his bauble in a hole.
Stop there, stop there!
Thou desirest me to stop my tail against the hair?
That wouldn't make that tail large.
Thou art deceived, for I was to come to the whole depth of my tail and meant indeed to occupy the argument no longer.
Here's good the gear.
A sail, a sail!
Two, a shirt and a smock.
Peter! My fan, Peter.
Good Peter, to hide her face, for her fan's the fairer face.
God ye good morrow, gentlemen.
God ye good den, fair gentleman.
Is it good then?
Tis no less, I tell you, for the body hand of the dial is now upon the prick of noon.
Out upon you, what a man you are!
One gentlewoman that God hath made made for himself tomorrow?
For himself tomorrow's a good way to put it. Tell me, gentlemen, where any of you find me where you may find the young Romeo?
I am the youngest of that name for fault of wars.
If you be he, sir, then I desire some confidence with you.
She'll indict him to some supper.
Abad, so ho!
I will follow you.
Farewell, ancient lady, farewell.
Marry, farewell, I pray you, gentlemen, with saucy merchant resistance, full of his ropery.
A gentleman who loves to hear himself speak and will talk more in a minute than he'll stand to in a month.
And to speak anything against me, I'll take him down anywhere less dear than he is in 20 such jacks, and if I cannot, I'll find those that shall. Scurvy knave, I am none of his floor gills, I am none of his skates mates, and thou must stand by too and suffer every knave to use me as his pleasure. Scurvy knave! I pray you, sir, a word. And as I told ye, my young lady bade me inquire you, but what she bade me say, I'll keep to myself. But know this, if ye should lead her into a fool's paradise, as they say, it were a very gross kind of behavior, as they say, for the gentlewoman is young, and therefore, if you should deal double with her, truly, it were an ill thing to be offered to any gentlewoman in a very weak dealing.
Nurse, commend me to thy lady, bid her devise. Some means have come to shrift this afternoon, and there she shall, in Friar Lawrencell, be shrived and married. Here's for thy pains.
No, truly, sir, not a penny.
Go to, I say you shall.
I mustn't.
Commend me to thy lady.
My lady is the sweetest mistress. Is a gentleman in town, one Paris, that would fain lay knife aboard.
Farewell. Commend me to thy mistress.
Aye, 1,000 times. Peter! Peter, take my fan and go before it a pace. Come on, take my fan, let's go.
The clock struck 9 when I did send the nurse. In half an hour she promised to return. Perchance she cannot meet him. That's not so. Oh, she is lame. Love's herald should be thoughts. Had she affections and warm, youthful blood, she would be swift in motion as a ball. But old folks, many feet as though they were dead, unwieldy, slow, heavy, and pale as lead. Oh God, she comes. Oh, honey nurse, hast thou met with him? What news? Send thy man away.
Peter, stay at the gate.
Oh, now, sweet. Oh, God, why look'st thou sad? Though news be sad, yet tell them merrily.
I am a-weary. Give me leave a while. Why, how my bones ache. What a jaunt have I had.
I would thou hadst my bones, and I thy news. Nay, come, I pray thee, speak, good nurse, speak.
Just Sue, what haste. Can you not see that I am out of breath?
How art thou out of breath when thou hast breath to say to me that thou art out of breath? What says he of our marriage? What of that?
Fie, how my head aches. What a head have I. It beats as it would fall into 20 pieces. Beshrew your heart for sending me about to catch my death while jaunting up and down.
Sweet nurse, tell me, what says my love?
Your love says, in an honest gentleman, in a kind, in a good, in a handsome, and I warrant a virtuous. Where is your mother?
Where is my mother? Why, she is within. Where should she be? How oddly thou repliest. Your love says, like an honest gentleman, where is my mother?
God, lady dear, you're so hot. Mary, come up, I trow. Is this the poultice for my aching bones? Henceforward, do your messages yourself.
Here's such a coil. Come, what says Romeo?
Your love says, do you have leave to shrift?
I have.
Then hie you hence to Friar Lawrencell. There stays a husband to make you a wife. Now comes the one time blowing up your cheeks. They'll be scarlet straight at any news. Go, all to dinner. Hie you to the cell.
Honest nurse, farewell.
So smile the heavens upon this holy act, that after hours in sorrow chide us not.
Amen, amen, but come what sorrow can, it cannot countervail the exchange of joy that one short minute gives me in her sight. Do thou but close our hands with holy words.
These violent delights have violent ends, and in their triumph die like fire and powder, and as they kiss, consume. The sweetest honey is loathsome in its own deliciousness, and in the taste confounds the appetite. Therefore, love moderately. Oh, here comes the lady towards myself.
Good even to my ghostly confessor.
Romeo For by your these you shall not stay alone, till Holy Church shall incorporate two in one.
Thou art like one of those fellows that when he enters the confines of a tavern, claps with his sword upon the table and says, God send me no need of thee. And by operation of the second cup, draws down the drawer again, when indeed there is no need. Nay, and there were two such. We shall have none shortly, for one shall kill the other. Didst thou quarrel with a man for coughing in the street, because he hath awakened thy dog that hath lain asleep in the sun? Didst thou fall out with your tailor for wearing his new doublet before Easter, with another for tying old shoes with new riband, and yet thou wilt tutoring for quarreling?
By my head, here come the Capulets.
By my heel I care not,
Gentlemen, good dad, a word with one of you?
but one word with one of us, couplet something make it a word of a blow.
We shall find me apt enough to that, sir, and you shall give me occasion.
Do you not take some occasion without giving?
Mercutio, thou consorts with Romeo.
Consort, what dost thou make us minstrels? And thou make minstrels of us? Look and hear nothing but discords. Here's my fiddlestick. Here shall make you dance, sounds, consort.
Talk here in the public haunt of men. Either withdraw unto some private place and speak coldly of your grievances, or else depart. Here all eyes gaze on us.
Men's eyes were made to look. Let them gaze on that much for no man's pleasure eye.
Here comes my man Romeo. The hate I bear thee can afford. Thou, nothing but a word, thou art a villain?
Tybalt, the reason that I have loved to thee doth much excuse the appertaining rage of such a greeting. Villain am I none. Therefore, farewell, I see thou knowst me not.
Boy, this shall not excuse the injuries that thou hast done. Therefore, turn and draw.
I never injured thee, but love thee more than thou canst devise. And so, good Capulet, which name I tender as dearly as my own, be satisfied.
Oh, calm, dishonorable, vile submission. To will you ride, or will you walk?
What wouldst thou have with me?
Good king of cats, nothing but one of your 9 lives. And here I mean to make a bold withal as you shall use me hereafter, for I beat the rest of the 8. Will you pluck your sword out of his pitcher by the ears? Make haste, lest mine be about your ears ere it be out.
I am for you.
Mercutio, put thy rapier up. Draw, Benvolio, beat down the weapons. Gentlemen, for shame, the Greek hath expressly forbidden banquet in thrown streets.
I am hurt. A plague of both your houses. I'm spent as he gone and hath nothing.
What, art thou hurt?
Aye, a scratch, Mary. 'Tis enough. Where's my page? Oh, villain, fetch a surgeon.
Mercutio, the hurt cannot be much.
Nay, 'tis not so deep as a well, nor as wide as a church door. But 'tis enough. 'Twill serve. Ask for me tomorrow, and ye shall find me a great man. Zounds, a dog, a rat, a mouse, a cat. To scratch a man to death? Why, the devil you came between us. I was hurt under your arm.
I thought all for the best.
Help me into some house, Benvolio, or I shall faint. A plague of both your houses. They've made worms meat of me. A plague I have it, and soundly too your houses.
Oh, Romeo, babe, Mercutio's dead.
This day's black fate on days more doth depend. This but begins the woe. Others must end.
Here comes the furious Tybalt back again.
Alive and triumph for Mercutio slain. Tybalt, take the villain back again that late thou gavest me. For Mercutio's soul is a little been way above our heads. And staying nigh to keep him company, either thou or I or both must go with him.
Thou wretched boy that didst consort him here, shout with him hence.
This shall determine that.
Oh, Romeo, obey me, God! The citizens are up, Tybalt slain. The prince will doom thee death if thou art taken. Away, be gone, shoot!
she brings news, and every tongue that speaks but Romeo's name speaks heavenly eloquence. Ay me, what news? Why dost thou wring thy hands?
He's dead! He's dead! He's dead! We are undone, lady! We are undone! Alack the day! He's gone! He's killed! He's dead!
Can heaven be so envious?
Romeo can, though heaven cannot. Oh, Romeo, Romeo! Whoever would have thought it, Romeo!
What devil art thou that dost torment me thus? Hath Romeo slain himself?
I saw the wound. I saw it with mine eyes. Here, on his manly breast, a piteous corse, pale, pale as ashes, all bedewed in blood. I swooned at the sight.
Oh, break my heart, poor bankrupt, break at once.
Oh, Tybalt, Tybalt, best friend I had, oh, courteous Tybalt, honest judgment that ever I should live to see thee dead.
Is Romeo slaughtered and is Tybalt dead? My dear loved cousin and my dear lord?
Tybalt is dead, and Romeo's banished. Romeo that killed him, he is banished.
Oh God, did Romeo's hand shed Tybalt's blood?
It did, alas, the day it did.
Oh, serpent heart head with a flowering face! Was ever a book containing such vile matter so fairly bound? Oh, that deceit should dwell in such a gorgeous palace.
There's no trust, no faith, no honesty in men, all perjured, all forsworn, all knocked off dissemblers.
Blister be thy tongue for such a wish. He was not born to shame. Upon his brow shame is a shame to sit.
Will you speak well of him that killed your cousin?
Shall I speak ill of him that is my husband? Oh, my poor lord, what tongue shall smooth thy name when I, thy 3 hours wife, have mangled it? But wherefore, villain, didst thou kill my cousin? That villain cousin would have killed my husband. Tybalt's dead that Romeo slain, and Romeo's alive. All this comfort, wherefore weep I then? Where's my father and my mother, nurse?
Weeping and wailing over Tybalt's corse.
Wash they his wounds with tears, for mine shall be spent when theirs are dry for Romeo's banishment.
Go, hide to your chamber. I'll find Romeo to comfort you. I wot well where he is, hark ye. Romeo is hid at Lawrence's cell.
Oh, find him and bid him come to take his last farewell.
Father, what news?
I bring thee tidings of the prince's doom.
What blasphemous doomsday is the prince's doom?
A gentler judgment banished from his lips. Not body's death, but body's banishment.
Banishment. Be merciful, say death, do not say banishment.
Hence from Verona art thou banished.
There's no life without the Verona walls, but purgatory, torture, hell itself.
This is dear mercy, and thou seest it not.
Mercy? This is torture. Heaven is here where Juliet lives. And every cat and dog and little thing may look on her, but Romeo may not. He is banished. And says that exile is not death.
Thou fond madman, hear me, but speak a word.
I will speak again of banishment.
Oh, then I see that madmen have no ears.
How should they when wise men have no eyes?
Let me dispute with thee of thy estate.
Thou canst not speak of what thou dost not feel. Wert thou as young as I, Juliet, thy love, an hour but married, Tybalt murdered, dotting like me and like me banished, then thou might tear thy hair and fall upon the ground as I do now, taking an unmade grave.
Rise, what knocks? Good Romeo, hide thyself.
Not I.
Hark, how they knock. Who's there? Romeo, arise, thou wilt be taken. Stay a while, stand up. Run to my study, by and by, God's will. What symbolist is this? Who's there? Who's there? Whence come you? What's your will?
Let me come in and you shall know my errand. I come from Lady Juliet.
Oh, welcome then.
Oh, Holy Friar, tell me, Holy Friar, where is my lady's lord? Where is Romeo?
There, on the ground, his own tears made drunk.
Oh, he is even in my mistress's case. Just in her case. Oh, woeful
How is it with her? How doth she? What conceals my lady to her cancelled love?
She says nothing, sir, but weeps and weeps and falls onto her bed, and then on Tybalt calls, and then on Romeo cries.
As if that name did murder her, as that name's hand did murder her kinsman. Oh, tell me, friar, in what vile part of this anatomy doth my name lodge? Tell me that I may sack the hateful mansion.
Hold thy desperate hand. Art thou a man? Thy tears cry out, thou art. Thy tears are womanish. Thy wild acts denote the unreasonable fury of a beast. Hast thou slain Tybalt? Wilt thou slay thyself? Thy Juliet is alive. There art thou happy. Tybalt would kill thee, but thou slewest Tybalt. There art thou happy too. The law that threatens death becomes thy friend and turns it to exile. There art thou happy. A pack of blessings led up upon thy back. Go, get thee to thy love, as was decreed. Ascend her chambers, hence and comfort her. But look thou stay not till the watch be set, for then thou canst not pass to Mantua, where thou shalt live, till we can find a time to blaze your marriage, reconcile your friends, beg pardon of the prince, and call thee back with 20,000 times more joy than thou wouldst forth in lamentations. Go before nurse, commend me to my lady, and bid her hasten all the house to bed, which heavy sorrow makes them anthem to. Romeo is coming.
Lord, Lord, I could have stayed here all night to hear good counsel. My lord, I will tell my lady you will come. Hie you, make haste, for it grows very late.
How well my comfort is revived by this.
Go hence, good night. And here stands all thy state. Either be gone before the watch be set, or with the break of day disguise pretense. Give me your hands. 'Tis late. Farewell. Good night.
Farewell.
Is it one officer? So unlucky. We have had no time to our daughter. Lucky. She loved her kinsman Tybalt too, and so did I. Well, I guess we're all born to die.
These times of woe afford no time to live. Madam, good night. Commend me to your daughter. I will, and to know her mind tomorrow. Tonight, she is mute up to her heaviness.
Sir Paris, I'll make a desperate tender of my child's love. I think she'll be ruled by all respects by me. Nay, more, I doubt it not. And bid you, mark you me, on Wednesday next. What's up? What day is this?
Monday, my lord.
Oh, Monday. Oh, well, we'll get you, God. Oh, Thursday be it. Thursday. Okay. Why? It is so very late that we may call it early. By and by.
Wilt thou be gone? It is not yet near day. It was the nightingale and not the lark that pierced the fearful hollow of thine ear. Nightly she sings on yon pomegranate tree. Believe me, love, it was the nightingale.
Was the lark, the herald of the morn, no nightingale? Night's candles are burnt out, and the come day stands tiptoe on the misty mountain tops. I must go and live or stay and die.
Yon light is not daylight, I know it. Therefore thou needst not to be gone.
Let me be taken. Let me be put to death. Come, death, and welcome. Juliet wills it so.
It is. Hie hence, be gone away. It is the lark that sings so out of tune, stringing harsh discords and unpleasing sharps. Some say the lark makes sweet division. This doth not so, for she divideth us. Oh, now be gone. More light and light it grows.
More light and light, more dark and dark our woes.
Madam, your lady mother is coming to your chamber. The day is broke. Be wary. Look about.
Then window, let day in and let life out.
Farewell, farewell. One kiss and I'll descend.
Art thou gone so? Love, Lord, I, husband, friend. I must hear from thee every day and the hour, for in a minute there are many days. By this count, I shall be much in years before I e'er again behold my Romeo.
Farewell, I will omit no opportunity.
Farewell.
Oh, daughter, are you up?
Who is that calls? Is it my lady mother? Is she not down so late or up so early? joyful bride.
Here comes your father. Tell him so yourself, and he will take it at your hands.
How now? A conjurer. What? Still in tears? Have more showering? How now, bud? Have you delivered her our decree?
Aye, sir, but she will none. She gives you thanks. I would the fool were married to her grave.
Good father, I beseech you on my knees, hear me with patience but to speak a word.
Hang the young baggage, disobedient wench!
God in heaven, bless her! You are to blame, my lord, to bring her so!
And why, my lady's wisdom, hold your tongue!
May not one speak?
Oh God, he got it!
I speak no treason.
Peace, you bumbling fool! On your ground it were God's toll, for here we need it not!
You are too hot.
God's pardon makes me mad. Thursday is near. Lay hand on heart and you be mine. I'll get you to church or never look me in the face again.
Oh, sweet my mother, cast me not away. Delay this marriage by a week, a month, or if thou wilt not, make my bridal bed in that dim monument where Tybalt lies.
Talk not to me, for I'll not speak a word. Do as thou wilt, but I have done with thee.
Oh God, oh nurse, how shall this be prevented? What sayest thou? Hast thou not a word of joy? Some comfort, nurse.
Faith, here it is. Romeo's banished, and all the world is nothing, that he dares never come back to challenge you, or if he do, it needs you thyself. Then, since the case stands as not doth, I think it best you marry with the county. Oh, he's a lovely gentleman. Romeo's a dish left to him, madam. Hath not so green, so quick, so fair an eye as parish hath. Beshrew my heart, I think you are happy in the second match, for it excels your first. Or if it did not, your first is dead. Or towards good he were, as living here, you were no use to him.
Speakest thou from the heart?
And my soul too, or else beshrew them both.
Amen.
What?
Well, thou hast comforted me marvelous much. Now, go in and tell my lady mother that I've gone to Lauren's cell, having displeased my father, to make confession and to be absolved.
Marry I will, and this is wisely done.
On to the friar to know his remedy. If all else fail, myself have power to die.
On Thursday, sir, the time is very short. Say you do not know the lady's mind. And even as the cause, I like it not.
Moderately, she reached for Tybalt's death, and therefore have I little talk of blood. For Venus smiles not in a house of tears.
Look, sir, here comes the lady towards myself.
Happily met, my lady and my wife.
That may be, sir, when I may be a wife.
What may be must be, love. On Thursday next,
What must be shall be.
come you to make confession to his father?
To answer that, I should confess to you.
Oh, poor soul, my face is much abused with tears.
Are you at leisure, Holy Father, now, or shall I come to you at evening mass?
My leisure serves you, pensive daughter, now. My lord, we must entreat this time alone.
Juliet, on Thursday early will I rouse thee. Till then, adieu, and keep this holy kiss.
Oh, shut the door, and when thou hast done so, come plead with me, past hope, past cure, past help.
Juliet, I already know thy grief. It strains me past the compass of my wits. I hear thou must, and nothing may prorogue it. On Thursday next be married to this county.
Tell me not, friar, that thou hearest of this, unless thou tell me how I may prevent it. God joined my heart and Romeo's ere our hands, and this hand by thee to Romeo sealed shall be the label to another deed.
Hold, daughter, I do spy a kind of hope, which craves us desperate in execution, as that is desperate, which we would prevent. If rather than to marry County Paris, when thou hast the strength of will to slay thyself, then is it likely that thou wilt undertake a thing like death to chide away this shame? Thou copest with death himself to escape from it. And if thou darest, I'll give thee remedy.
Oh, bid me leap rather than marry Paris, off the battlements of yonder tower, or bid me go into a new-made grave and hide me with a dead man in his shroud.
Hold then, go home, be merry. Give consent to marry Paris. Wednesday is tomorrow. Tomorrow night, look that thou lie alone. Let not thy nurse lie with thee in thy chambers. Take thee this vial. Being then in bed, and this distilled liquor thou drink off. When presently, through all thy veins, shall run a cold and drowsy humor, for no pulse shall keep his native progress, but surcease. No warmth, no breath, shall testify thou livest. And in this borrowed likeness of shrunk death, thou shalt continue 42 hours. Then awake as from a pleasant sleep. Now, when the bridegroom in the morning comes, to rise thee from thy bed, there art thou, dead. And then, as the manner of our country is, in thy best robes, uncovered on the bier, thou shalt be borne to the same ancient vault which all the kindred of the Capulets lie. In the meantime, against thou shalt awake, shall Romeo, by my letters, know our drift. And hither shall he come, and he and I will watch thy waiting. And that very night shall Romeo bear thee hence to Mantua.
Give me, tell me not of fear.
Go hence, good night. Be strong and prosperous in this resolve. I'll send a friar with speed to Mantua with my letters to thy lord.
Love give me strength. Farewell, dear father.
Farewell.
What? Hath the dark honor for our lords?
Aye, forsooth.
Well, even just do some good on her.
See where she comes from shrift with merry look.
Ah, how now, my lord? Where have you been getting?
Where I've learned me to repent the sin of disobedient opposition and beg your pardon. Henceforward I am ever ruled by you.
This is well. Stand up. Things rush you.
Nurse, will you go with me to my closet to sort such needful ornaments as you think fit to furnish me tomorrow?
No, not till Thursday. There's time enough.
Go, nurse. Go with her. We'll to church tomorrow.
Aye, those attires are best, but, gentle nurse, I pray thee, leave me to myself tonight.
What are you busy? Need my help?
No, madam, we've called such necessaries as we think fit to furnish me tomorrow. So, please you, let me now be left alone, and let the nurse this night sit up with you, for I'm sure you have your hands full all in this so sudden business.
Good night. Get thee to bed rest, for thou hast need.
Farewell. God knows when we shall meet again. Come, Vile. What if this mixture do not work at all? Shall I be married then tomorrow morning? No, this shall prevent it. Romeo, I come. This do I drink to thee.
Mistress! What mistress? Juliet fast, I warrant her she. Why, lamb! Why, lady! Why, you sling a bed? Why, love, I say. Madam! Sweetheart! Why, bride! Hearing amen, how sound is she asleep? I must needs wake her. Madam! 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 Undressed. And in her clothes. And down again! Oh, I must needs wake her. Lady! 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 Alas! Alas! Help! Help! My lady is gone! Oh, well a day that ever I was born so long to take. Oh, my lord! My lady!
What noise is here?
Alack the day!
What is the matter?
Look! Look! Oh, happy day! Oh, me, my only child, my only life. If I could look up, I will die with thee. Help! Help! God, help!
How now? Where is Juliet? The Lord is come.
She's dead! She's deceased! She's dead! Oh, alack!
Let me see. Out cold! Death lies a flutter like an untimely frost. Ties on my tongue will not let me speak.
Oh, lamentable day! Oh, woeful time!
Is the bride ready to go to church?
Ready to go, but never to return. Death hath taken her.
Have I thought long to see this morning's face, and doth it give me such a sight as this? Oh, wretched, hateful day, most miserable hour that e'er time saw.
Sir, go you in, and madam, go with him, and go, Sir Paris. Everyone prepared to follow this fair course unto the grave.
If I may trust the flattering truth of sleep, My dream presaged some joyful news at hand. I dreamt my lady found me dead and breathed such life into my lips that I revived. News from Verona. How now, Balthasar? Dost thou bring me letters from the friar? How fares my lady? How doth my Juliet? For nothing can be ill if she be well.
Then she is well, and none can be ill. Her body sleeps in childless monument.
Is it even so? Then I defy you, stars.
I beseech you, sir. Your looks are pale and wild, and do import some misadventure.
Thou art received. Dost thou no letters to me from the friar?
No, my lord.
Farewell, I will be with thee straight. Well, Juliet, I will lie with thee tonight.
Under yon yew trees lay thee all along, living thine ear close to the hollow ground. So shall no foot upon the churchyard tread, but thou shalt hear it. Whistle then to me, as signal that thou hear something approach. Give me those flowers. Do as I bid thee. Go. Sweet flower, with flowers thy bridal bed I strew. Oh woe, thy canopies dust and stone, which with sweet water nightly I will do. Or wanting that, with tears distilled by moans, the obsequies that I for thee will keep. Nightly is to strew thy grave and weep.
Hold, take this letter. See thou deliver it to my lord and father. Upon thy life I charge thee. Whatever thou hearest or seest, stand all aloof, and do not interrupt me in my course.
I'll be gone, sir, and not trouble you.
So shalt show me friendship. Take them. Live and be prosperous. Farewell. A detestable maw, thou womb of death, gorged with the dearest morsel of the earth. I will force thy rotten jaws to open and cram thee with more food.
Stop the unhallowed toil by a Montague. Can vengeance be pursued further than death? Condemned villain, I do apprehend thee.
Tempt not a desperate man. Put not another sin upon thy head by urging me to fear it. Oh, be gone,
I do defy thy conjurations, and apprehend thee for a felon here.
and have at thee.
Oh, I slave! If thou be merciful, lay me with Juliet.
Faith, I will. Let me peruse this face. Mercutio's kinsman, noble county Paris. Death lie thou there by a dead man interred. My love, my wife. Death that hath sucked the honey of thy lips hath had no power upon thy beauty. Thou art not conquered. Beauty's ensign yet is crimson in thy lips and in thy cheeks. And death's pale flag is not advanced there. Tybalt, liest thou there in thy bloody sheet? Or what more favor can I do to thee? With that hand that cut thy youth in twain, to sunder his that was thine enemy. Forgive me, cousin. Juliet, why art thou yet so fair? Shall I believe that unsubstantial death is amorous, and that the lean abhorred monster keeps thee here in dark to be his paramour? For fear of that, I still will stay with thee, and never from this palace of dim night depart again. Here will I remain, with worms that are thy chambermaids. Eyes, look your last. Arms, take your last embrace. And lips, the doors of breath, seal with a righteous kiss. Dateless bargain to engrossing death. O true apothecary, thy drugs are quick. Thus I die.
Who's there?
Here's one, a friend, and one you know well.
Who is it?
Balthazar.
How long hath he been there?
Full half an hour.
Go with me to the vault.
I dare not, sir. My master knows not, but I have gone hence, and fearfully did menace me with death by its stay and look on his intents.
Stay then. I'll go alone. Fear comes upon me. Oh, much I fear some ill, unlucky thing. Romeo! So pale. Who else? What? Paris too? He's steeped in blood. What an unkind hour is guilty of this lamentable chance.
Oh, come to the fire. Where's my lord? I remember well where I should be, and here I am. Where is Romeo?
Lady, come from that nest of death, contagion, and unnatural sleep. A greater power than we can contradict hath thwarted our intents. Come away. Thy husband in thy bosom there lies dead. Come, go to Juliet. I dare no longer stay.
Go, get thee hence, for I will not away. What's here? A cup closed in my true love's hand? Poison, I see, hath been his timeless end. Oh, churl, drunk all and left no friendly drop to help me after? I'll kiss thy lips. Haply some poison yet doth hang upon them to make dye with restorative. Yea, noise, then I'll be brief. O happy dagger, this is thy sheath. There rust, and let me die. What misadventure is so early up that calls our person from a morning's rest?
What is it they so strict aboard?
The people in the street cry Romeo, some Juliet, and some Paris, and all run with open outcry toward our monument.
What fear is this which startles in our ears?
Over here lies an accomplishment slain, and Romeo dead, and Juliet dead, before one and you killed.
Come, Montague, where art thou early up? To see thy son and ere more early down. Good father, say at once, what thou knowest this?
Romeo, there dead, was husband to thy Juliet, and she there dead, that Romeo's faithful wife. I married them, and their stolen marriage day was Tybalt's doomsday, whose untimely death banished the new-made bridegroom from the city. Then came she to me. Give I her, so tutored by my heart, a sleeping potion, which so took effect as I intended, for it wrought on her the form of death. Meantime, I writ to Romeo, but he who bore my letters was stayed by accident. All this I know, and to the marriage her nurse is privy. And if ought to miscarry by my fault, let my old life be sacrificed some hour before this time, under the rigor of Severus' law.
We still have known thee for a holy man. Where's Romeo's man? What does he know of this?
I brought Romeo news of Juliet's death, and then in post he came from Mantua to this same place, to this same monument.
Where be these enemies? Capulet, Montague, see what a scourge is laid upon your hate, which heaven means to kill your joys with love. And I, for winking at your discords too, have us a brace of kingsmen.